Hi, this is Nathan, and I decided to do this segment in audio only for a change. Let's talk about finding studs. Finding studs can sometimes be a problem, but usually it's just a minor annoyance. Back and forth, come on, there's got to be a stud in there somewhere. Let's review the common ways of finding studs. Basically, we have radar, magnetic, and the skilled knock. I seldom use my high-tech gizmo for finding studs. It's too imprecise and too big to keep in a tool belt. There's a lot of little things that can help. A trained eye and ear, as well as a knowledge of framing and an ability to pick up on various clues. What do I mean by a trained eye? Well, for one thing, it's kind of fun to predict a 16-inch distance and then see how close you came. Yes, folks, finding studs for fun and profit. And I'm sort of assuming that you know that studs are commonly spaced 16 inches apart. So it is actually a good skill to have in your tool belt, metaphorically speaking, to be able to quickly identify a 16-inch distance. Pounding on the wall. It takes a little practice, but it gives a quick approximation, unless it's plaster and lath. And for that, what does work? I usually have to send a screw through plaster to be sure I'm really onto something. One skill that can be honed is the ability to see mud and or drywall joints in a wall or ceiling. Try something right now. Just press pause and lay on the floor and look up at the ceiling. See if you can pick out the mud joints and see where the sheets of sheetrock start and end. Once you get it, you'll start seeing them everywhere. There are many other little clues to stud location. The simplest is probably to look for an outlet and assume there's a stud on one side of it. There isn't always a stud on one side of it, but it's a pretty good assumption to start with. The best way to learn about all this, if you're not familiar with it, is to walk around the house with a stud finder and, after finding a stud, see how many telltale signs you can see in the walls and woodwork that give away the location of that stud. Okay, this is getting long, so next time I'll cover my own personal, super fast favorite method of finding studs when installing woodwork.